Hey, 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 hey. Alan stop motion. Alan stop motion. Alan stop motion studios. More than meets the eye. Robots in the skies. We got the reviews, toy-ons too. Never know what you're gonna see when the toy-on two with me. Alan stop motion, Alan stop motion, Alan stop motion studios. Welcome back, guys. Today's video, we are going to be doing a top 10 Transformers figure of 2024 video. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, starting with number 10 on the list, Legacy United animated Motormaster. So, I haven't had a chance to review this figure. I doubt that I will. But, and it's not that he's a bad figure. He's awesome. It's ranked the same as the animated Prime would be. But, just that. So, first we'll start with the things that I love about it. And then we'll go to the things that I hate. Or dislike. But starting off, this head sculpt. That animated head sculpt is awesome. Love the way it looks. Love that purple and black and lime green. Articulation is so good. Same as animated Primes. Like, this is a very awesome figure. Now, to the things that I dislike about it. I do have a little bit of a problem with the weapons. Wish they could have given him a different weapon. Or just something different. Instead of just the axe recolored. But yeah, this robot mode is awesome. Let's check out the alt mode. Alright, now checking out this alt mode. Again, it's the same as the animated Prime. With that different deco. I don't think it looks good. I don't know if anything goes with alt mode. He rolls. The colors are nice. Yeah. It's awesome. Now, moving on. Spot number 9. Now, coming in at spot number 9, we got Transformers Studio Series 86 Swoop. Now, this figure, I love this figure. Even though he's a chunky dude, he looks amazing. Very accurate to the 86 show. And it took us this long to get it. But boy, am I glad we did. So, just checking out this Dino mode. Because not much to look at. But other than that, he's amazing. So now let's check out his robot mode. Alright, now here we have him in his robot mode. Looking very nice, very accurate to the cartoon. And, like, no kibble. I mean, other than the wings, but that's the way they are in the show. The articulation is very good for this figure. I love it. Now the only problem that I really have is the side of the arms are hollow. I feel like they could have put a flap there to kind of cover them up, but not that big of a deal. So, this figure is very awesome. So now, without further ado, let's get on to spot number 8. Now, spot number 8 goes to Blaster and Eject. So, I never had the original, but by the looks of this, it had to be very good. So, this is just a redecoed for to be more G1, so not much details, but I mean, very accurate to the G1 show. Articulation for this is good. The boombox mode is the best boombox mode I've ever seen on any figure. But, so let's check out Eject real quick. So I do know the original was all clear plastic. So this is a big upgrade. And his cassette tape mode is very nice. Articulation, I mean, for a cassette, it's pretty good. So, let's check out the cassette mode. Let's look at the cassette tape and cassette player mode. I mean, very nice details. Not many painted details, but still a very nice alt mode. The back is the only part that I have a problem with, just due to the hollowness. But other than that, this is awesome. Checking out Eject. I mean, you can tell it's in, but still that tape mode looks very nice. And it just fits right in there, just perfectly. I mean, it's awesome. So now, let's move on to spot number 7. Now, spot number 7. It goes to Legacy United G1 Universe Optimus Prime. This is a modern day reincarnation of the original G1 toy in just a more affordable form. I would call this the missing link of the main line. So the articulation is really good actually, except for no wrist rotation, but that's about it. I mean, it's got light piping, got a removable matrix, and it's just awesome. And no kibble whatsoever, except for these here. And these move out of the way so the legs can articulate. If you check out my last review. And now let's check out the alt mode. Now, checking out his alt mode. I mean, I love this alt mode. My biggest problem is I have trouble with these want to come untapped. But other than that, this alt mode is very nice. The wheels roll very good. And it looks really good, just like the original toy, with better articulation. So, yeah, I love this figure. Now, let's move on to spot number 6. Now, spot number 6 goes to Bumblebee Movie Voyager Class Shockwave. Now, this figure, I'm one of the few that really love this figure. Articulation is pretty great, except for no bicep swivel. And that's really my only problem. I don't see how they could give the core class bicep swivel and not this guy. But, yeah, the paint deco is very nice. Love the battle damaged detail on it. No kibble whatsoever. The back is so clean, and I love this cannon. So now let's check out the alt mode. Now here we have the alt mode. Now this alt mode, I really like the Cybertronian tank. It reminds me of the Transformers Prime Cybertronian tank of that Shockwave. And I mean, it's simple. Of course, we never saw him transform, so they have more to work on with the robot modes, and this is very cool, very cool. So now, let's get on to the top 5. Now, in spot number 5, we have a very controversial pick. So 109 Megatron. So this, in my opinion, has to be one of the best mainline Megatrons to be released. The articulation is just awesome. Basically a double knee joint. I mean, finger articulation is just awesome. But like I said, no kibble. Articulation is great. Paint is amazing. And the only problem I have is the alt modes. They are trash. So I will not be transforming him in this video because it is just so difficult to get through. But now let's move on to spot number 4. And in spot number 4, we have Transformers Studio Series Transformers 1 Megatron. I loved this movie. And to get figures so early for this movie, I'm just so happy. So the articulation, I mean, it's not that bad on this figure. I mean, it could be better. Now, I do have a few problems with this. I don't like the way the hands are made, with the tank treads being in them, being shaped as the hands. It kind of makes it look weird. Well, not even the paint, it's the absence of paint. There's not enough, I feel like. He should be a more metallic, shiny, metal gray. I mean, in the back, it's just so bare, like Legatron. But, I mean, at least he has this piece to make it a little better. But yeah, other than those few things, and his, left bicep, or right bicep, it's a little loose, but other than that, I mean, I still love this figure. So let's check out the alt mode. Alright, now let's go check out this alt mode. This is where my problems begin to really come in. And that is the hollowness. I mean, look at that. And no rolling wheels. Why, Hasbro, why? I mean, it just looks awful. I mean, I guess it's okay for a deluxe Megatron, but still, they could do so much better. If they had bumped him in Prime up to a Voyager, they would have been probably perfect. But, I mean, it's still alright for a mainline deluxe Megatron. So now, let's move on to spot number 3. Alright, now in spot number 3, 86 Bumblebee. This is one of my favorite figures to transform, to play around with. I mean, he is really accurate to show, aside from the wheel in the back. But I mean, slight backpack articulation though. And look at that knee bend. For a figure of this size, a lot of people complain about the head sculpt in the alt mode, but they look amazing. So this is probably one of my favorite Bumblebees to ever be released. So now let's check out the alt mode. Alright, now checking out this alt mode. I love this Volkswagen Beetle mode. And to me, I think it looks pretty accurate to the G1 show. Because he was more flat looking. And I just love this alt mode. And I love how in the transformation, the front Autobot insignia goes in and out, just comes out of nowhere. That is so cool. So now, let's move on to the spot number 2. Now in spot number 2, this was a very hard decision, and I've decided to give it to Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. Now, I did give him mainline Rise of the Beast Blaster. I think it looks pretty good. But I love this figure. The articulation, I mean, is pretty decent for what it is, a deluxe. The transformation is a little, the alt mode is okay, but at least he has rolling wheels, like Legatron. But I love this figure, very nice. I mean, removable matrix on a deluxe. So, I mean, for what it is, it's very cool. Let's check out the alt mode. Now, here we have his alt mode. Now, I mean, it's not the worst alt mode ever, but it's definitely not the best. I mean, look at how hollow here and here. And all through here, it just looks like he laid down. The forearms are visible. I do not like the way they tap in. They do not stay tapped in. Yeah. I mean, the wheels, it doesn't roll with wheels. It's better than Megatron. But still, kind of disappointing. But still, a very good figure. So now, what you've all been waiting for, let's move on to spot number 1. And now, for spot number 1 of my 2024 figure ranking, none other than the legend, the myth, the 86 Optimus Prime. This is probably my all-time favorite Studio Series Optimus Prime figure ever. So not only do we get that axe, the Ion Blaster, blast effects, trailer, and truck blast effects, he comes with a, if I can get it open, freaking Matrix of Leadership chamber that opens just like a G1 in the show, and the Matrix of Leadership is the same as the Earthrunners, because they never change. But anyways, the main problem I have with this is probably just the unpainted details in here. But still though, it's very awesome. I love that clear plastic with that blue tint in there. It's so amazing. And the articulation is just amazing for how blocky he is. And I just love it. So many good things to say about this figure. So now, let's check out the alt mode. Now, checking out this alt mode, he's perfect. Everything about this figure is perfect. I mean, look at the details on this. Pinned on wheels, rolls perfectly. I mean, it's a complex transformation, but it is so fun once you get the hang of it. I find myself flipping back and forth through this guy every day. Like, the major problem that I have with the alt mode is mainly this right here. They could have had like something to cover that, but also it already had a note backpack. But I mean, this figure is awesome. And again, this is probably one of my favorite figures that came out in 2024. So, without further ado, that's it. Alright guys, now that's the end of this video. If you liked it and want to see more content, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And Happy New Year's to you all. Hope you have a very good 2025. And hopefully I'll get the collection tour out soon. Maybe a little further into January. But until further ado, transform and roll out. Bye.